Hey everybody. Today I'm going to do a video because I got a hold of some of these sort of old amaryllis from Christmas that nobody wanted except for me. So I'm going to do them a little bit more of a modern look than normally what I do is plant them in a planter and have a armature and stuff. But what I'm going to do today is put them in glass. I think that's a fun look. First thing I'm going to do is put some pea gravel in the bottom of this trifle dish, which seems like kind of like an odd container, but I think it looks pretty and it will hold all three of the bulbs that I have here. All right, a little bit of that. It's probably good. I only need a little layer. Good. So like this. A little bit. Whoa, a little distortion there. This is the container these three amaryllis came in, 10-inch pot. So I'm just going to pull them out and let the soil fall away. It probably would be a good idea to wash these before I do this, but I don't feel like doing that, so I'm just going to do them as is. But this is basically what they look like when they come out of the dirt. These bulbs are pretty clean and the roots are really healthy, which is nice. They don't have any rot or anything because they've been kept properly with proper drainage and the right soil, and also not overwatered, which is super important for amaryllis. So I'm just going to drop these in here like this. Do this one. I do like to peel the outer edge of the amaryllis because I want a nice clean bulb. You can see that. Just to get this papery stuff off the outside. It's like an onion. Just peel off those layers and get a nice fresh start. Get that yucky dirt off the bottom. Yucky, technical term. And here's my third one. See, put that aside. I'm gonna clean off this guy quick. I just like the clean and sort of looks like a little bit more springy than dirty and papery and leaf litter. Don't want that look. All right, so there's three there. Drop that in there. Too big of a rock sitting there. Okay, so now the positioning doesn't matter except for just that you do it the way you like it. Now what I'm going to do is create like a little bit of a stability with an armature of birch. So I'm going to take these birch twigs and I'm going to measure as best I can in between. And these are dry, so they're going to crack easily. So I have to kind of get as close to the measurement of the container as I can. Oops. That's way too big. All right. So a little bit more. So there. So now I'll just put this down here in between. You can see that stick, and it's kind of just being stabilized by the glass. Put another one down here. Oops. How about this? Oops. See, I already broke one. They're just so dry. If it would be better if I used like maybe curly willow or fresh red twig dogwood. That would be really nice because that's so pliable and so easy to work with. A little bit more. And just kind of make, oh, I cut that one too short. Blast. Hold on. I'll get it. Maybe if I measure, that would be helpful. There we go. Put this little guy down here. And just the tension is going to keep the amaryllis from shifting too much. I probably don't have enough stems to do the full thing, but I'm going to probably add more later. But right now I just want to show you the technique so that we all know what's going on here and why we're doing it. All right. Definitely going to have to add more later, but I think we're okay right now. I love this technique because it just makes everything look like it's kind of like has like a little bit of a ikebana feel, or a hanakubari, I think they call this, is when you use natural elements to create armatures in design. Love that. And then I just need some water. Let's see what I got. Oh, that one's empty. Oh well, I gotta get up. My assistant's gonna get me a bottle of water. I don't have an assistant. I do have somebody standing here with water. So we're just gonna fill. Try not to get the water on top of this part of the amaryllis, because if it goes into the bulb, it's gonna rot it. Don't do that. And we only need like 1 inch of water, maybe 2. And that way the roots will be covered, but we won't be soaking the bulb. All right, that's it. Really simple, really easy, and very kind of whimsy, but also modern and interesting. These will bloom out, these will come up, get taller, open up. I may have to add more branches to make them more stable because they do get top heavy. But once that happens, they're gonna bloom, they're gonna look amazing for a couple weeks, die off. I might replant them and hopefully get them to bloom again next year. But right now, I think this is just a fun botanical project that you can do at home. Really easy. So that's that. Chris does a lot.